space that we cut out that was deep in the rocks. This was just completely hillside right here and all closed in with brush. There was like there are little trees everywhere around here, so we just opened it up and made a nice little spot here in the forest. And this is right on bedrock, so I think it'd be a great spot to build and make a nice little area here. The hill is nice and stable back here because it's all rock. Here is to use most of the things we can from the land. So some of the ideas here is we can mill the trees that have already fallen from the fire and use those for all the structure, including the pallet wood. We could actually mill our own pallet wood right here. The trees are already dead. The clay for this house and the sand will be coming from a rock quarry that is right over that hill right there, and they quarry rock to take for the concrete and all the building in town. Well, we're just going to circumvent that and bring that rock and sand and clay right here and build it. It's literally a quarter mile from my property, so all the materials are going to be right here, locally sourced. And when I say locally, I mean within basically a mile of this site.
Okay, cool. So we are here on Damons land up in the hills of Santa Rosa, and this is a property that was all burned in the fires last year, in the Valley Fire. So all these trees you're seeing around, this was all, you know, burnt. And how many acres is this? Is it
70 acres.
70 acres. So there's lots of land to play with. But this is really one of the only spots in the property that's actually flat, right? And so we're talking about building a little off-the-grid hut here. This is be a picture of kind of what we'd be going for, something like that, right? And so one of the ways we might be doing it is just, you know, using the pallets, you know, using wooden shipping pallets insulated with straw and then covering it in an earthen cob plaster, right? And then we can do a nice living roof, you know, maybe have some edibles on the roof and things. So it'd be a really well insulated structure and be demonstrating a fire resilient, very well insulated, durable, relatively easy to build, and, you know, creative, and a nice earth art structure. Using all locally sourced materials, all the sand, all the rocks, all the earth, all the wood would all be right from the property, which would be, you know, pretty awesome to demonstrate. So this would be about the site. We're talking about doing a structure here, then doing maybe a little kitchenette here, then maybe a shower, you know, so like a couple little structures off to the side. Maybe doing like, you know, a little bench, a little seating area. So this would be for your son,
My
right?
son, yeah, and his wife and 2 kids, my grandchildren, who are living in a trailer right now. Love it house. So my plan is to, like, from this face side down this way to the gully. My property goes to the ravine down there. This is going to be like my land, and then my property goes over the mountain down the other side, and it's going to be just a little bit more wild land, you know, let it be. But from the road down is my life. That's mine. I'm going to try to keep that nice and manage it. But
this is my daughter Chloe, my wife Melina, my brother Caleb. I think it'd be cool to build a house out here on the land, with the land, use materials that we have here in the land instead of having them shipped, you know, using all this extra fuel and stuff we don't need. Just use what we need here. We were living in Santa Rosa when the fire happened. My dad's house burned down, and then our house, we got kicked out for the fire victims to move in. And I don't know, we didn't really get any insurance money or anything. We just kind of lost all our, you know, just got kicked out. So we're living in a trailer now. It'd be nice to have a house. It's, you know, that's warm. It's pretty cold out there in the trailer, but I'm just happy to have my family here with me. That's all I could ask for.